What it do? Tip of the day is keep going. Before I say tip of the day, though, I gotta say something real quick. My mom, we was out as a family the other day, and my mom, she fell. We were at Trader Joe's, and she fell, and she hit her knee really hard. And we ran and we picked her up, and we get her in the car, and she's like, just saying that, she's been falling a lot, and I'm like, man, and I got very angry, and it was because I feel like I can't do anything, right? My mom needs some help financially, and I can't do it. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's frustrating to be as old as I am and not be able to do certain things for your parents, right? So I got angry, and I don't know. I just wanted to share that. So anyway, tip of the day is keep going. The crazy part is last Tuesday I didn't do a video, and of course my dad hit me and was like, "Man, you didn't do no tip of the day," and I was like, "No, I didn't do one." I had got busy, and actually I just felt like tips of the day ain't really doing nothing for me, right? It's not like I'm getting anything financially or anything. It's me personally, it hasn't been what I wanted to be, I should say. And so that Tuesday I ended up seeing my friend's mom, who I haven't seen in a long time. My friend Lil Bush mom, rest in peace. I seen her at Taco Tuesday, and her daughter was making tacos, and I went to pick some up, seen her, and first thing she says to me is, "Where's tip of the day?" And I'm like, man. And so I started to think, like, I'm tripping. So the crazy part is this: I heard this story the same day. It's a story about this kid in Africa. And this kid in Africa was helping his grandmother. And he was asking her, what does she need help with? And she said, "Go to the well and get some water." And he was like, "Okay." He said, "But I never did it before. How do you do it?" She goes, "You just pump the lever." And he was like, "Okay." So he goes, and he's pumping the lever, and he's pumping the lever, and nothing comes out. So he goes back to his grandmother. He's like, "Ain't no water in there." She's like, "Just keep pumping." So he goes back, and he's pumping, and like a little drop of water comes out. So he got excited. And he started pumping some more, right? Nothing. So he goes back to his grandma. He's like, "Grandma, ain't no water in there." She's like, "Baby, just keep pumping." So he goes back out, and he's pumping, like 10 minutes go by, still nothing. And he's pumping. It's 15 minutes now, and he's pumping, and all of a sudden a gush of water comes out, and it fills the whole bucket up, and it overflows, right? And he runs back to his grandmother, and he's like, "Grandma, I got water." And he's like, I told you. You just had to keep pumping." And it really related to me because I'm looking at my Tuesday's tips, and I'm thinking, man, ain't nothing happening. But I got to keep pumping. I got to keep going. I got to keep being consistent. Because when I do get that blessing from God, it's going to be abundantly, right? It's going to be overflowing. And it's about the consistency of keep going. It's going to be hard. It's been crazy tough recently. Mentally, not tough physically, but just mentally it's been tough. And we got to keep going. We got to keep our minds right. We got to stay focused. And we got to be next to get our success, right? Keep what we got.